Hi, and welcome to the analysis for Helluva Boss Season 2 trailer. So I've watched the trailer a few times before, but I've watched it just kind of on my phone and not being able to really stop and pause and frame by frame do things. So this is my deep dive analysis where I'm doing it on the computer with all the controls to pause and look at all the stuff. So this is for the second half of Season 2, so it's for the 5 episodes. We've had 2 of them already, so I'm just going to try to guess what's upcoming in the last 3 episodes, where they go from, and all of that. I'm mainly doing this just because I want to do this for my own enjoyment, but I figured since I was going to do it, I might as well record this in case anybody else gets anything out of it. So I apologize if this is not the most entertaining content of me analyzing things, but I want to do it, and I'd love other people's ideas and comments. So please, please let me know in the comments if you have ideas.
Come out! We've got you surrounded!
Okay, so, okay, sorry. It's helpful when I have my hands on the right keys. So we've not seen this yet. And I don't know what this would be. It looks like the sky's red. It's hard to tell with the clouds, but Pride Ring? And some sort of... Is this them in hiding? Because we know the next scene is them running? Okay, hold on.
Where are we going? Anywhere but...
Like, that could be them in disguises, or could be the people hunting them. So far my analysis is I have no idea, so that's fantastic. This is good content.
But here. Get ready for a life on the run, gang. I fucking hate you so much, Blitz.
Alright, so let's talk about that for a second. So, first off, I love the fact that Moxie uses Blitz's name there, you know, kind of like when we saw in Truth Seekers where he said, use my name, not sir. So, I mean, even though it's still, you know, hate him, but still, I like that he uses the name. So yeah, what would they be on the run from, though? Something going wrong in the human world, and but they're going there legally, so the time for them to get caught for that would have been prior to Blitz having the crystal. I'm assuming he had the crystal there. Can we see? I mean, I'm just assuming because this is the second half of season 2, and he has the crystal, that he didn't lose the crystal for any reason. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, if he was just... From what we've seen, he doesn't seem to be hiding out from Stolas or anything. You know, like, obviously they're not in a great place, but I don't think he'd be running from them. So it feels like they're in trouble. Yeah, you can't see his arm with the crystal. Okay. So it feels more like something is going wrong. And since it's with Luna, Moxie, and Millie, it feels like this is imp-related. So something imp-related, some issue. Huh. Okay, let's talk. So we've got the 3 episodes upcoming. We have Ghost Fuckers in October, we have Mastermind in November, and Sinmas in December, I believe. So this doesn't feel like Ghost Fuckers. This feels like we'll have something in between there.
Here. Get ready for a life on the run, gang.
Yeah, something going wrong in the human world makes the most sense, but I don't know what that would be.
I fucking hate you so much, Blitz. Business is actually hit a peak.
Okay, so we saw the businesses at a peak. That was Full Moon. I think it was Full Moon Apology Turn. This feels like Ghost Fuckers, because this feels like this is like Ghostbusters hunting things. This has got to be like this particular scene is. This feels like this is like ghost hunting things, right?
And it would be disastrous to lose what we worked for now.
That's, of course, we've seen.
Why would a bunch of angels be looking for demons?
We lay in wait for them to return to Earth.
That's all that's all a Full Moon.
Once and for all. We could use someone.
Was that one scene Full Moon? Oh, well, back, not forward. Where they were like looking concerned? Yeah. What's this? I don't think that's something we've seen. And it looks like there's something... Where's this? Headquarters is what it says. Okay, so this is... They all look concerned about something. So is this what... This something... I don't think we've seen this scene. Is this what leads into the beginning? The running from kind of thing? That could be the case.
For all.
Yeah, see right there. There's more concerned faces. Ah.
Someone.
No, computer. Back. Yeah, what's that kind of like? It's like a... That shadow is like a portal opening or closing. Or is that something like a... I don't think it's like a shadow of like a missile or something. It feels more portal-y, but who knows? But yeah, I can... Apparently I'm going to keep saying Mixie instead of Molly and... Moxie and Millie. Good night. I swear I know characters' names. Eminem seemed very scared there, and Luna's freaked out. Blitz is mildly concerned, but that's as freaked out as Blitz gets at these things, I feel like. So yeah, I think this goes to that first scene.
We could use someone with
That
more
all we've seen.
experience.
I am glad to see you, folks.
This is who I think is John Waters. This one's speaking here.
See you, folks. We've been having more.
That's got to be John Waters, right?
That are killing my guests.
Look alive!
He talks about killing the guests, so I think my assumption has been that this is Ghost Fuckers, because he's talking about killing the guests. And so it could be like some haunted, some ghost thing. And just an old hotel feels like a Ghost Fuckers kind of thing. It feels ghosty. It doesn't have to be, though. The reason why I say it, so my assumption had been that the hotel and John Waters is not going to be our October episode. But then I do believe that the word, I think it was a Brandon Rogers interview. Some interviews, my understanding, was said that Patrick Page as Satan's voice is going to be in the October episode. And it's like, do you want to put both your guests, Patrick Page and John Waters, in the same episode? Those feel like those would be different episodes to me. Now, maybe it's just like we get just a teeny tiny bit of Satan and just a line or two, and it's really the setup for the November episode, Mastermind. That may be the case. Or maybe, like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the ghost and the hotel episode aren't the same, because I don't think anything specifically says that. I've just assumed that.
Undead cocksley!
Wait, what was in that? There was something like in the cloudy thing, right? Yeah. Oh, that's cool looking. That's really cool looking. I'm not sure what it is, but I like the imagery. So is that John Waters' character? In like a demon form? Maybe? The character I'm claiming is John Waters' character just because it looks like him, so I feel like it's gotta be. I'm not good at recognizing voices, so.
Prepare to get sucked off to the astral plane, bitch!
Damn it, Blitz, they aren't ghosts. These are just shriveled humans.
Okay, so the humans, and this looks like a hotel. So the hotel is ghost. So the ghost is Ghost Fuckers, yes. So the hotel, John Waters, this scene, all feels like this would be October. Like I said, the only thing that throws me a little bit is the saying that we'll get Satan, Patrick Page's character, also in this episode. But maybe it's just like at the tail end, or just a line or something that's a setup really, and he's really going to be mainly in the November episode. Just because I don't think they're going to put both of them, like, you don't want to, the episodes aren't that long to have both of them in this episode fully, it feels like.
No offense.
So those guns, is that the cherubs doing their thing? It looks like Luna. Is that one of the... Did we see this in the fight in Full Moon? Or is this something different? I like how my reaction is just me asking questions. Sorry. Please answer. Please answer in the comments. I would love that. Alright. So
Where
there's
is
something...
Dolores anyway?
Okay, this is Visaggio, who everybody loves, and I don't know why yet. I mean, it's fine. I don't dislike him. I just don't have strong feelings. And everything I've seen online, everybody else seems to have very strong feelings, so.
Stole us anyway. We need to summon him at once.
Okay, Visago.
Alright, so that is the... I think there's rumors or talks, or I don't know how confirmed it is, of a courtroom scene, but that feels like that. So, Visaggio and Androphilus is... How do you say his name? We're gonna call him Andre. I don't know if that's actually short for his name, but that's what I'm calling him. Andre and Visaggio are going to be there, and then call for Stolas. So some sort of Goetian trial, courtroom scene. Maybe the divorce. Maybe something else. I mean, I guess it could be something... I don't know if word had got... If somehow they had found out that Stolas had been letting Imp use the book, even though he's not anymore. Do they care going back? Like, would that be why Imp would go on the run, and then also Stolas in that scene? Maybe. That could be maybe something.
Transactional thing we have.
Of course, we saw that. Destroyed my heart. Yes, go on.
I just want someone to care. I want someone to
More heart destroying that we've seen.
You fucks think you can do this every time. Like you can just play with our feelings because we're smaller and not as important.
Oh, I've seen these. They shit make me sad. Okay. Nope. We're gonna, because I don't want to talk over you. I want to hear this.
You are a disgrace.
A bit of...
So we get one line, "You are a disgrace." And that is just Satan being all Satan-y. There's some orange on the left, but then the red behind him makes him think maybe he's in Pride, but it feels like since he's head of Wrath, he should be in Wrath. We get anything else? His design's awesome. Did I get anything else?
You are a disgrace.
A bit out of your...
And I want to see this scene. So yeah, this... Alright, first, let's look at Blitz protecting Stolas, because I love it, and I need it. Just wanted to throw that out there, because we know I like my Stolets. So what is this reflection, like... Blitz with the sword is weird. You know, he's typically the gun guy. I don't know why he would use a sword. I mean, I guess if it's all he has, but like... And I don't know... This feels like Androphilus just because it kind of feels kind of cold and snowy, ice palace-y, and like the spiky things feel ice palace-y, but I don't know if that may be completely wrong. It's just a vibe. There's no real hard evidence. I don't know what the shadow is of. I mean, some sort of creature? Demon form creature guy? Big. It's big, whatever it is.
A bit out of your depth, aren't you, little ones?
Yeah, and then we've got the hotel there. So that's more from what we would think is ghost fuckers. I just want to see his kind of... He gets to like the fishy form, right? Yeah. So that feels fish-like. So is this some sort of... Is he from Envy? Because Envy is the fish area, right? Yeah. He could be an Envy creature, because this feels kind of like that. It feels kind of glitz and glam-like. I think this takes place on Earth, though, not in Envy. But maybe he was originally from there, then he's on Earth doing something? Hiding from something, maybe? Huh. Yeah, and then this fight scene with Millie. What are you wearing? This is not your normal outfit. Where is this? And is it Blitz she's fighting? It feels like he's got the white on the hands, which I feel like we usually see with Blitz, but it's like in a locker room. Like a pool locker room, like with the chairs behind her. Could be in the hotel that have that. Her outfit feels kind of like what it was in Unhappy Campers, when she was the boy whose name I can't think of, like Milton maybe. Her outfit feels almost like that. I don't think this is what she was wearing in the earlier scene of the one that we think is Ghost Fuckers, is it? Hang on. All right, so we're at the 127 mark, so I'm gonna come back to it. Like when we saw the old people? Yeah. What is Millie wearing?
Damn it, Blitz!
Oh, okay, so she is wearing that outfit. So that scene is Ghost Fuckers, and I guess it's like a pool locker room at the hotel. Oh yeah, I love that this is the most played, is the heartbreak. Good people.
Little ones.
So, the fighting scene is Ghost Fuckers. Okay. That we've seen.
You are so shitty!
Everyone's shitty.
Yeah,
Hello,
this is all
we live in
Apology
hell.
Tour. Let's look at Mammon. So this feels like the same. I'm going to say courtroom, but I don't know for sure it's a courtroom. But the scene where we saw Visaggio and Andre earlier, he's got like a tie on. So yeah, it's like a courtroom scene. I like his little boredom things too for when he's bored. Mammon being there's not good. Like okay, this might be a wild theory. This might not be anything. But Mammon doesn't really, like, the thought was that this trial scene was about Stolas, because, you know, they asked where's Stolas, he should be here. We know that, you know, Stolas has no love lost for the Goetia, especially Andre and all that. But Mammon doesn't have any real beef with Stolas. I don't think he really cares about him one way or the other, or knows who he is or anything. I mean, you could say they'd have all the sense there, but Mammon seems to be more excited in the scene, more into it than he would be for Stolas. Who Mammon has a beef with is Oz and Fizzy. I can't say names today. I'm just combining all the names. Ozzy and Fizz. Fizzy is fine. You know, but he's mad at Fizz and Ozzy, obviously. And he said that they would make them regret it. So is there anything that, like, could Mammon, like, sue Ozzy or go after Asmodeus or Fizz for some reason? We haven't really seen them in the trailer, so there's no reason to think that, except for the fact that if Mammon's actively involved in this trial, and the Ars Goetia are like the deciders, because amongst the Sens, like, they're the next highest up, so they get to be part of it, and they're just asking where Stolas is because he's not there and he's supposed to be. I don't know. Like I said, that's just throwing darts at the wall. That's very random, because I don't think we see Fizz or Oz anywhere in here. I think we maybe get the one shot of Fizz, but it's Fizz from Full Moon that we've already seen. So we know it's not anything to that. It's just, Mammon being here is weird to me if this is about Stolas. Like, why would, Mammon doesn't care about Stolas and Stella's divorce. I mean, maybe this is a completely different scene, though, I guess. I might have to go back later and look at the background to see if they match. Okay.
You always take.
Oh yeah, so that's Millie fighting Blitz, right? So it is Blitz in that one scene. So this is still in that pool locker room. So there is some sort of Millie Blitz fight in Ghostfuckers. All right, I'm gonna be quiet now because we need to hear what she says here. I think it's important.
You always take from those around you and leaving them worse and more broken than you found them.
So there's something going on, some sort of mind, like, because first off, that's pretty awesome looking. I'm just gonna say that I really like that scene, but so it's either that's not Blitz, that is, I'm gonna say John Waters' character or some other demon character, like in his form, or there's some sort of mind altering gas. I want to say gas just go truth seekers, but it doesn't have to be a gas again. Some sort of mind altering substance that, like, throws things off and makes them see other stuff. I think it's coming out of the water though, and John Waters is like the fish creature, so it feels more like that's something like that. All right, that looks, I mean, it looks awful. It looks very painful, but it looks awesome. Again, though, if this is a creature that can take forms and make people see this, like, this could be what Moxie's seen or something. Yeah, so there's some sort of mind trickery thing, I think, going on in Ghostfuckers. Oh, yeah, and this is where we see Fizz, but again, we saw that in Full Moon. Gosh, one of these times it won't take me 30 seconds to think of the title of that episode.
From those around you and leaving them worse and more broken than you found them.
Do you feel any kind of remorse for what you do? You never loved.
Alright, let's look at this. So this has got to be his callus. And this does look like what we were seeing when we saw Blitz protecting Stolas earlier. I wonder if, so his pattern. So I want to look up, because I want to see if this kind of design matches the shadow we see at all.
Chris.
A bit.
It could. Not exact. So it's got kind of like a shieldy thing, And then like 5 pointy spikes. And, oh, I didn't look at the number of where I was. That would have been useful. It's right around here.
Any kind of remorse for what you do.
So like a shieldy thing, and then, yeah, there's kind of like 5 kind of pointy spikes with these things. There's like feathers, cape thing, but it doesn't quite match. Alright.
You never loved Mother, and you don't love me. You love him.
I destroy.
Alright, so the words there, so we had Via say, you don't love Mother, and you don't love me, you didn't love Mother, you only love him. None of these visuals match that, because these are all visuals we've seen elsewhere. So we don't know what that goes with. I mean, she's gotta be talking to Stolas. We've kind of already done that character arc for Via a little bit. It feels like I wish we could get something more from her. What I really want is I want a Via song. I really want Octavia's song in these last 3 episodes. I'm not saying we're gonna get it, but we know her actress can sing. She was in Heathers. She can definitely sing the musical version of Heathers. So I want her song. That's just my selfish wish. Okay. But yeah, I don't think there's anything really more to be gleaned, because this is the mirrors from Apology Tour. I don't know where this is from. I guess this seems like something new, and that's just Stella. I mean, it could be from this, but it's just Stella doesn't show anything. It could be.
And you don't love me. You love him.
Yeah.
I destroy everything. I make everyone's lives worse.
We haven't heard Blitz say that yet. I don't think. But I mean, that fits with the character growth that we're expecting to see from Blitz this season. These last few episodes, you know, he is acknowledging the fact that he caused more things. So this looks like Blitz watching this. It's like almost. It's like closed circuit TV. I was gonna say it looks kind of like the Dorks cameras, but it could be, I guess, be any closed circuit TV. So he's just watching his hate. There's Cash preventing him from seeing Fizz. And Veronica back in Aussies. So yeah, there's this scene, and this is Millie with long hair. So this is, I think this one is a flash. So we have 2 Millie Blitz fights. We have Millie Blitz fights in the hotel. That I think is going to either be one of them's not. It's not going to be really Millie, or it's not going to be really Blitz, or there's some sort of mind altering hallucinogenic something or other. This one feels more like a flashback because we've got Millie with the long hair. So this maybe is how Millie and Blitz first met, just because I don't think we've seen that.
I don't want to be this way. Not forever.
And that is, of course, we've seen.
Thank you, Blitz, for making me so happy, even if only for a little while.
I think that's it. I'll let play to the end just in case there's something I'm not thinking of. Okay, so let's. No, not replay. Replay. Oh, I'm gonna pause here. Okay, so let's. So we've got the episode in the hotel that we're pretty sure is gonna be Ghost Fuckers. Pretty sure that's gonna be the episode John Waters is a voice in, and I think that episode is going to involve some sort of hallucinogenic kind of thing, most likely, but could be. So that could be a way to kind of. I think that's going to be our lighter episode. That's going to be our break from our Blitz and Stolas angst, and maybe our lighter episode. And then we have November Mastermind and December Sidmus. December being the episode with Andre and kind of at his castle and it being all snowy just kind of fits just for December, but I don't know if that's the case. So it feels like one of those episodes is going to be, I guess, as unexplored plot points we've got. I don't know which ones go together, but we've got the imp on the run kind of thing where they seems like there's something there, or they're scared of something going on on the run. We've got the Via and Stolas interaction that needs to happen. We've got a flashback, it appears, or some sort of other Blitz and Millie fight. That's from sometime, I think, flashback. We've got the, courtroom-esque scene, and the Andre's castle scene, and then we've got whatever the plot is of Satan, which we really don't know anything about. We just know he's there, and he's got the one line. Was it, "I'm disappointed in you"? Is that his one line? Where was that? Well, okay, let me do this first. I want to go back to where we first see Visaggio and stuff and see if that courtroom scene, if that matches, that background matches what we see with Mammon. It does, doesn't it? Like, it's... Who's like, is that like a queen? Like a king? This is what's got me most confused, or most, I don't know. Like I said, I don't understand why Mammon's there if it's Stola. Everything points at it being Stolas and Stella's divorce or something involving Stolas. Because the Goetia and all that. But Mammon being there, I mean, I know the Mammon could just be there just because he kind of sends there and he's just the only one we see. I feel like that's a misdirected. It's something else. Alright, I'm going to let this play the last time through, just as, I'm going to try not to pause it. Just to see if there's something else.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but here.
I don't think that's, I mean, I guess it could be dorks getting through and getting to them. I just don't think they're that powerful, but maybe they figured out a way. But yeah, that's the other options. It's not like punish for somebody in hell, it's dorks or something along those lines.
Business is actually hit a peak, and it would be disastrous to lose what we worked for now.
So why would a bunch of angels be looking for demons?
We lay in wait for them to return to Earth, so we might smite them once and for all. We could use someone with more experience.
I am glad to see you folks. We've been having more disturbances that are killing my guests.
Look alive, you undead cocksleeve! Prepare to get sucked off to the astral plane, bitch!
Damn it, Blitz, they aren't ghosts. These are just shriveled humans.
We don't see a lot of Moxie in this episode, which is weird.
Where is Stolas anyway? We need to summon him at once.
Okay, Visago.
This transactional thing we have, it's not right anymore. It hasn't been. I just want someone to care. I want someone to want me.
You fucks think you can do this every time. Like you can just play with our feelings because we're smaller and not as important.
That line will never not break me. I'm sorry, I was supposed to be quiet and let things play, and I had to talk because Stolas angst was getting to me. One moment.
You are a disgrace.
A bit out of your depth, aren't you, little ones?
The Satan line could also be in that courtroom.
Shitty! Everyone's shitty! Hello! We live in hell!
So it could be the sins that are out there.
You always take from those around you and leaving them worse and more broken than you found them.
Do you feel any kind of remorse for what you do?
You never loved Mother, and you don't love me. You love him.
I destroy everything. I make everyone's lives worse.
I don't want to be this way. Not forever.
Thank you, Blitz, for making me so happy, even if only for a little while.
Okay, so the one additional thing after watching it through again is it is possible that the background of Satan's background could be that courtroom scene. So maybe it is something where all the sins are there or multiple sins are there, and that would be December and Sensmas. But word is that we get some of Satan in October's episode. Again, maybe it's just a setup for the future episode, and Sensmas is the big showdown. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I don't think I solved a darn thing, but I really enjoyed going through it, and I had fun analyzing it, so I enjoyed myself. Hopefully somebody else did. So yeah, thank you for watching. Leave all the comments below on your thoughts on what to expect. I'm super excited, if you couldn't tell, for these 3 episodes. We've got a little ways, but there'll be shorts in between then, and yeah, so, and more theories and everything else. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye.